to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something I think many of us wonder about, cat body language.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're using insights from Cat Body Language Explained, and really, our mission is to help you figure out what your cat's actually trying to say. I'm pretty excited to decode some of this.
You too. It's a whole subtle language, isn't it? But, learning it really deepens that bond you have with them.
Okay, let's get into it. Starting with maybe the tail. It does more than just swish around.
Oh, absolutely. It's a major communication tool.
So the source says a high, upright tail.
Mhm.
That's generally a good sign, like happiness, confidence.
Exactly. Think of it as them feeling pretty good, secure in their space. You often see it with confident cats.
Okay. But what if it starts like twitching or flicking?
Ah, right. That's where you got to pay a bit more attention.
Because...
Well, it could be focus. Maybe they're zeroed in on a toy or that fly on the wall.
Or it could be irritation building up.
Precisely. It's a sign their mood might be shifting. It's not always negative, but it's
Uh,
active.
Gotcha. And then there's the really obvious one, the big puffed up tail.
Yes. The bottle brush. That's pretty clear cut.
Fear or aggression, right? Time to back off.
Definitely. It's that paleoerection, the hair standing on end. They're trying to look bigger, more intimidating because they feel threatened.
Makes sense. And the opposite, a low or tucked tail.
That usually signals fear, maybe anxiety, or sometimes submission.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to seem smaller, less of a target.
Okay, tail covered. Moving up. The ears. Forward ears seem, well, pretty straightforward. They're paying attention.
Right. Alert, interested in whatever's in front of them, engaged.
But they move around a lot too, swiveling.
Yeah, like little radar dishes.
Mm.
They're scanning, listening to sounds all around. Stuff you probably don't even notice. Their hearing is incredible, and the ears show that focus.
And then the flattened ears, pinned back against the head.
Mm-hmm. That's a strong signal. Usually fear, sometimes anger, or it could even be pain. Something's definitely up if you see that.
A protective thing, maybe.
Exactly. Shielding those sensitive ears. It's a key sign they're feeling very unhappy or threatened.
Okay. Eyes next. The slow blink. I always feel like that's special.
He really is. That's a huge sign of trust and affection. Sort of a cat's way of saying, I'm relaxed and comfortable with you. A sign of peace, really.
Like a little nonverbal, I love you.
Kind of, yeah.
Well,
It's them showing vulnerability and trust.
what about wide, dilated pupils? That seems like it could mean a few things.
It can be tricky, yeah. Excitement, like during play, absolutely.
Mm.
But also fear or high arousal.
So you need context.
Context is everything. Are they about to pounce on a feather wand, or did they just hear a loud bang? Very different meanings.
Right. And narrowed pupils, like
Yeah.
slits.
Often that signals focus, sometimes aggression, like they're really intensely zeroed in on something, maybe feeling tense or ready to react. Similar to that focused tail twitch, actually.
Okay, so we've got tail, ears, eyes. What about the whole body? Like stretching? That seems pretty relaxed.
Oh, yeah. A good stretch usually means contentment. They feel safe and secure enough to make themselves vulnerable like that.
But if they're crouching low,
That could be fear, trying to be inconspicuous.
well,
or-
we're about to pounce.
Exactly. Preparation. Again, context matters. Are they stalking a toy or hiding from something scary?
And the classic leg rub. We all know that one.
Mm-hmm. It feels affectionate, and it is, partly, but it's also marking.
Marking territory.
Yep. They have scent glands on their face and body, so they're rubbing their scent on you, claiming you as theirs, in a way. And often, yeah, asking for attention, too.
So listening to you, it sounds like you really can't just look at one signal in isolation.
You absolutely can't. It's
Yeah.
about the whole cluster of signals, the tail, the ears, the eyes, the body posture, plus the situation they're in. That's how you get the real message.
And knowing your own cat's personality, their baseline.
Crucial. What's normal relaxation for one cat might look like anxiety in another. You need to know your cat's typical behavior to spot when something's different.
Right. So, summing up then, cats use this complex mix, tail, ears, eyes, posture, to communicate a whole lot.
They really do. It's a rich, nuanced language.
I hope this deep dive has given you some useful pointers for understanding your own cat a bit better.
And maybe this makes you think.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed these things before? Have you maybe misinterpreted something? My final thought for you is just keep watching. Keep learning your cat's specific dialect.
Yeah.
The more you observe and understand their unique signals, honestly, the stronger that connection between you will become. It's a continuous learning process with these guys.